So satsang is not of the mind. Meaning you can invite your mind to rest, just to take a break. Meaning everything that you know up to now, everything that you've understood, everything that troubles you, everything of the past, you can just invite it to just be aside, just set it aside temporarily, just to enjoy being in the stillness, being in the tranquility, being in the peace, being empty, resting, restful. So that there is nothing in the way. So you are present, but you are present openly, completely openly. You're not present as a body. You're not present as a mother, sister, daughter. You're not present as a form. You're just present as the peace and the tranquility, as the purity of presence. So you cannot deny your presence. But you can let go of any need to understand it. You don't need to understand being here right now. Just simply being here, allowing your thoughts to settle. There can be a really easy, sweet way of simply being. It requires no effort. It's a relaxation and allowing without holding on to anything. An open-handed way of being. So you can rest in that presence, whichever way that makes you happy. You don't need to be a man or a woman to hear these words. You don't need to be a mother or a father, a brother or a sister in order to be. Thought might say, yes, I need to be a body in order to hear these words. There might be a belief, meaning there might be a thought or a body of thoughts that says, yes, I need to be a body in order to be. There might also be a feeling, a sensation that says, I need to be embodied, I need to be a body in order to be. This thought, such a thought, and this feeling, this sensation, is perceived. You perceive the thought that says, I need to be a body, I need to be a form in order to be. In the absence of such a thought, this belief is not there. And you simply are. But when the thought arises, or the sensation, the feeling arises, that I must be or I need to be a body in order to be, then there is a feeling of being a physical form. There is an identification and a feeling that I am a body, mind. This thought and this sensation is perceived by you. In the absence of perceiving the thought that says, I am this woman or this man, in the absence of the perception, that thought does not exist. So a thought and the perception of the thought co-arise. They arise simultaneously. The thought cannot be without the perceiver, the perception of the thought. When the thought that says, I am a woman or I am this body arises, and the thought is perceived, whenever you say, yes, that is true, you have believed. You are in the belief of the thought. The thought arises and says, you must be a pink elephant. You perceive that thought, and when you say yes to that thought, you are believing the thought. Now you believe that you are a pink elephant. So a thought has no independent reality until you give it your belief. You give it your yesness. You say yes to it. When you say yes to it, you create it. You experience it. So you experience being a pink elephant, or you experience being a body, or you experience being a woman, or you experience being a mother. When you give your belief, you give your yes to the thought that arises. So the thought arises, says, you are a body, and you say, yes, I am. What is this you that says, yes, I am this body? What is the you? Or what is it? We don't even have to call it a me. What is it that says yes? What is it that perceives the thought? What is it that hears these words? There is obviously a hearing of these words. There is obviously a perception of your feet on the ground or of your back against the chair.